everyone. Hello. I am here. It is super dark because it's thunderstorming. Like, so dark in my house. I'm just chilling. My hair is dirty, so I put it up. Yeah, and I'm here, and we're gonna be crocheting. I'm really going to try to actually crochet a lot in this live stream rather than just yapping. I'm having really bad neck and back pain, so I'm trying my best. I'm like in pain. I'm not even gonna lie. Popples, thank you. Hello, everyone. Okay, everything looks good. I made some boba this morning. You see the bubbles? And it's so yummy. It's so good. It tastes just like the boba that I get at the boba shop when I go. Let me show you guys the box. I got it at Walmart. This is the brand. Let me like turn that shit down. Let me turn this on a little. Okay. Yulu Foods. This is not sponsored. I literally spent my own money on this. But this is like the coffee one. Tastes exactly like the coffee, the boba coffee that I get at the boba shop. So, the only thing is that there's only 3 kits in here, so you can only have 3 coffees, and it's $8. It's pretty pricey. So yeah, I won't be buying this all the time, but I wish I could because it is so damn good. It's so easy to make. Literally takes less than a minute. So good. And it's a woman-owned company, so yeah. They have other flavors too. If you don't like coffee, they have like, you know, I don't know, strawberry and matcha and all that stuff too, but I like the coffee one. It's so good. I definitely don't need to be drinking it all the time, so. Because it's, 220 calories for one drink, so. Not that I really count my calories, but it's still not, like, very healthy for you. And I'm trying to be healthier, but it's so damn good, y'all. It has 50 milligrams of caffeine in it. And I mixed it with, almond milk. You literally just heat up 60 milliliters of water, which is like barely any. You mix the tea powder in there, and then you put a cup of ice and about 2 ounces of milk or water. I used almond milk, and that's it. And then you just heat up the little boba for 30 seconds in the microwave. I cannot open this water bottle. And that's it. It's like so easy to make. It's so good. I love boba. Like, the boba pearls is like what is just so satisfying to me. It's really raining hardcore outside. Okay. So, I wish my neck and my back would stop hurting so bad. I literally have not been able to get comfortable in the past week. And I thought it was just because of my period, because normally I only have back pain on my period. And I've been having like the world's longest period this week. Normally my period's only like 3 or 4 days, and I'm on day like 8 now, and it won't stop, and I don't know why. So yeah, maybe that it's still because of that, but I'm tired of it. It hurts so bad. Like, I've been taking Epsom salt baths every night, and it helps for like an hour, but then hi Flaming Hails. Okay. Boba is so good. I recommend everybody try it. There's so many different flavors and stuff though, so like, you just have to find what you like. Like my boyfriend, he gets a like strawberry yogurt boba drink when we go. It's like a thick yogurt. The boba pearls flavored. I don't know. They just taste like tapioca pearls to me, which I don't know if that's considered flavored or not, but pretty sure they're just tapioca pearls. Oh, it also comes with straws too, because I bought myself some reusable boba straws because I didn't have any. But the kit comes with the straws too, so you literally don't even need to buy boba straws. They need to be sponsoring me right now, for real. I'm serious. It comes with like these wooden ones. Is it wood? No, plastic straws, which I hate plastic straws anyway, or paper straws. I hate paper straws because they literally disintegrate in your mouth and it's a texture nightmare. So I just use reusable straws, but I appreciate that they're not using plastic. But it comes with the boba straws. And then this has the coffee in it. And that's what you mix with the hot water. And then here are the pearls. You just literally put a little bit of water in this little packet and you heat the packet for 30 seconds. And that's it. They're nice. I don't know if they're flavored. I don't know if tapioca is considered a flavor, if I'm being honest. I have no idea. And I don't know what the other... They have so many other flavors. The brown boba is going to be tapioca, but the jelly boba is different flavor. Okay, that's what I figured. I always get the same boba every time, and it's always the coffee one, so I'm not very educated on the other types of boba. Because I get the coffee and tapioca every single time, because if it's hidden, then why change it, you know? Okay, I'm working on a strawberry purse. I still have, strawberry purse pre-orders up for sale on my website. My website's in the description box. If you want to buy a strawberry bag, you can pre-order them still on my website literally right now. And yeah, I'm working on them. I have 2 of them that I need to make right now. I have 1 pouch that I need to make, and then I have 2 charms? 1 charm. 2 charms that I need to make. And I ordered the Palmer clay yesterday. So that's gonna come in a couple of days. So yeah. If anybody wants to order something from my website, it's in the description box. I also have frog bandanas still for sale and scrunchies. I sold like 10 scrunchies during my launch, which I was not expecting to sell, because I've had the scrunchies up for sale for like a year, and I already shipped all of those out. I did notice that there was one specific order that did not go into transit like all of the other ones did. So I may need to contact USPS. USPS has been pissing me off lately. If you guys didn't know, UPS and USPS used to work together to ship things. So they would like use each other's trucks and flight things, and they would like deliver throughout each other. But starting in the new year, UPS and USPS separated, from what I understand. So if you guys have noticed, USPS has been taking like 10 times longer to do everything because they're not partnered with UPS anymore. So everything that I have been sending out, or everything that I need to receive, is taking like 2-3 weeks. Like, it's taking longer for me to get things that are just a state over rather than getting something from another country. And there's a sponsorship that literally, they're from, I think, like Russia or, I don't know, somewhere over in Europe. And they sent me a package for a sponsored video that I need to do. And the package has been sitting in Atlanta for 4 days. Just sitting in the same spot for 4 days. Why? I don't know. But I need it for the video. So I'm just like sitting here and waiting. And they're like, when are you gonna get the video out to us? When are you gonna get the video? I can't send you the video because the package of the product is not even in my fucking house. I can't even use it. They're so chewy. They're so good. Anyway, I'm making strawberry bags right now. I have all of the dark pink done. So these are all the squares that go on the back of the bag. Those are all done. And then I just need to make 2 more whites and then 4 pink. And then I'll be done with like the base, and then I just have to attach everything together and then make the strawberries and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I did have to order, this is my last skein of raspberry yarn, and I couldn't find any in any of the stores this weekend. So I had to order a bulk buy order on Amazon because Amazon just comes quicker than Joann's. Joann's has been taking forever right now because like we don't even know if they're still going to be existing in the next month or two, so I need it sooner rather than later. Alright, let's get started. I'm actually going to try to crochet instead of just sitting here and talking. I'm sure going to try to do both at the same time, but I get distracted. Oh, Ooh, speaking of getting distracted, I was about to use the wrong color. Shut up, Mochi. Mochi! You're barking at the fucking washing machine. Like, literally. Barking at the washing machine. I love pink. One of the cats just made a very cute meow. And I don't know who it was. I think it was Claudine. Deanie. I said Deanie, not Dobby. I said Deanie, not Dobby. No, I don't want you. Hello, Romy. Rami. I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to think of like what to talk about, but I am like super tired right now for some reason. Honestly, this week has been rough. I mean, anybody who lives in the United States right now, or I guess just a lot of countries are dealing with the same thing right now with just like really corrupt leaders, but this week has been rough. Especially like working for the government, it's been really rough. Like having to prepare for ICE, showing up to the library and like taking the foreign families that come inside the library, like that's been rough. And like, I don't know, it's just been like a really weird week, and like the air is just very like solemn, at least around the people I am around. Like, you know, obviously for all the other bigots that I live around, like they're celebrating and they're happy as hell, like their houses are just like covered in Donald Trump's face and stuff. But yeah, all of these things that are happening, and like also that plane crash. Did you guys see that plane crash where like the helicopter hit the plane? That whole situation's been, that was really weird, and I mean, we don't have too much information about it yet. But I don't know, it was just really weird. Like, I don't want to spew out conspiracies and stuff, because I feel like a lot of people just spew out conspiracies and sound like idiots, but I think it was really weird the way it happened. Like, why did the helicopter do that? Like, what is the reasoning? I don't know. It just felt like it wasn't an accident. And then like Trump like blaming everybody for the wreck. Everybody but him. I watched a vid on how to crochet lining into a crochet bag. You should look it up. I will look it up. I was going to sew the liners into these bags just because I am selling them to people. I'll probably still use some glue too, just so I can have some strength, some double strength, but I should look that up, shouldn't I? Someone outside is playing their music very loudly. What am I doing? Look at me, guys. We're 19 minutes in and I'm already starting to crochet. Usually it's like an hour before I start crocheting because I get distracted. But yeah, anyway, this week has been really solemn and weird and uncomfortable, and I'm just like, we're only like a month into the new year and all of this shit has been happening. So, yeah, I'm just like, I'm feeling kind of down. And like the thing with like him like trying to take away like federal funding and stuff like that, like my job is funded that way. So like all of us were just like freaking out whether we were gonna like lose our jobs or not because libraries are federally funded. So we were like, okay, well, are we gonna lose our job? Or like, like we were just all kind of sitting there like, what do we do right now? Oh, I love when a magic circle just pulls like perfectly tight. Ah, so satisfying. She used a cutter tool to make holes in the fabric and then she crocheted through the holes. I think I've seen a TikTok on that. I could do that for sure. That'd be really like sturdy too. Sorry guys, my back is like actually hurting so bad. It's like right here. Where like my neck like kind of, it's because I have bad posture too, which doesn't help. I literally sit like a little fucking gremlin, so I have to like think while I'm sitting, and I also can't sit like a normal human being either. I always like sit crisscross and stuff, and I'm trying to sit normally, but it is so not comfortable at all. Bought the attachment for the rotary cutter so I can do that. I haven't tried it yet though. I don't even know if I still have my rotary cutter. I had one, but I never had like a table or anything big enough to cut fabric, so I always just use like actual scissors. Probably should do that though. Mochi! Dog's gonna be the death of me, guys. He's in the corner. You see him? Just look. Just, okay, okay. Cool. Stop it! And Deanie's in the rug. She flipped the rug over and she's in the rug. What is wrong with my animals? They're barking at nothing, literally. There's nothing there. Lay down! Why is Claudine in the rug? I wish you could see her eyes, look. It looks like a demon. Yeah. Oh yeah, now you're backward sneezing, huh? Yeah. That's what happens when you bark too fucking much. Anyway. Hi, Georgie. How many bags did you sell? I sold 2. I'm gonna give him attention for a second so he just, like, stops. Do you think we look alike? You know how people say, dogs look like their owners? Do we look alike? We looked more alike when I had my, like, platinum blonde hair. He has brown eyes, though. Like me. Well, his eyes are, like, black, really, but... His tongue is sticky. Derpy ass dog, literally. My day's going fine. I didn't get out of bed till like 11. And then when I got out of bed, I washed all of the dishes that were piling up because my washing machine is broken, or my dishwasher is broken. And my disposal is broken too, my garbage disposal. Somebody's supposed to be coming on Monday to fix it. We'll see if they ever even show up. But so I let things pile up because when I get home from work, I'm too tired to do all of that shit, okay? I don't wanna. So I washed all my dishes this morning, and then I deep cleaned the litter boxes because that needs to be done, or my house is gonna smell like cat piss, which is like, nobody wants that. And yeah, did that. And then I made some boba, and I made my breakfast, which was just like a bagel with a fried egg on it. And then I started live streaming. I have not done much this morning. I did, like, you know, vacuum and clean, which is important. So I also have a load of laundry going, but it's just like the dogs' blankets and beds and stuff, because Dobby likes to piss on everything. So I will be ordering stuff from you very soon, and I am saving money. Aw, Amanda, that's very sweet. Thank you. I went MIA for a while, was dealing with personal stuff, and came back to see. I think everybody's going through it. I love how you guys can see the boba going through the straw. They are already up for sale on my website right now. The website's in the description box. AlyssaNicoleDesigns.shop is the website. You can buy them right now. I am making them as I get the orders, so there is a long processing time. It's considered a pre-order, but I am selling them, so if you'd like to buy one. I also have the pouch purse, the pouch wallet, and a charm that you can add on additionally, which are also on the website as well. And then after I finish these pre-orders, I am going to try to start making... I want to do blueberry bags next. No, I can't have both of you on my lap. Because I just really like the colors of blues that I picked. So I think I'm going to do blueberry next, but I gotta find some blueberry fabric. All the fabric that I found a lot of fabric on Joann's that I really like. I just need to order it. Oh, awesome. My washing machine just like stopped working. Let me go fix that real quick. Every single time I try to wash like bedding or beds, even if I put it on high duty, the washing machine like just stops working. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work, but... Cause usually I just have to like put it in the dryer like sopping wet because it won't do the final cycle of it like spinning. Oh my god, it sounds like it's literally like gonna break. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on there. It's like a very expensive washing machine too. It's not like old, so it annoys me that it does that. Yeah, Amanda, you can't order, it's in the description of the order, you cannot just buy a pouch. The pouch and the charms are just add-ons to the strawberry bag. Please do not order the pouch by itself. It will be canceled and it will be refunded back to you. I have that in the description. I also have it on the pictures of the listing. I have to keep refunding people because people are not reading the descriptions and they're not reading the photos. Please read the descriptions and the photos. Maybe eventually I will sell the pouches separately, but for right now the pouches are just to be added to the pre-orders of the bags. Like eventually once I like start making more products and I'm not doing pre-orders anymore, like I will make additional pouches that I will sell separately, but right now that is not what I'm doing. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Yeah, my next hand doctor appointment is like the 17th, I think. And I find out like when I'm doing my surgery and stuff. I filed my taxes yesterday and I'm getting back like I think $1,700. So I'll be able to use that to pay for my surgery, which is just such a relief. So I'm hoping, it says it takes up to 30 days to get your refund back. Last year it took like a week. So I'll have the money before my surgery too. So this is what the pouches look like. They're pretty big. They're like the size of my hand. I have my tape measure right here. They are 6 inches tall by 5 inches wide. So they're pretty big. They could fit like perfume, chapstick, just change, money, trinkets, I don't know, sunny angels, whatever little trinkets you want to put in your bag. And then it has like little straps, and then it opens up, and yeah, here's what it looks like opened. And then you just cinch it closed, and then I tie it in a little bow just because I think it looks more aesthetically pleasing that way. But yeah, it was really easy to make. It's basically just 2 of these granny squares sewn together, and then you add the top part with the holes, and then you just make the straps. It's like so easy to make them. With the strawberry on it, of course. I cannot figure out how to make it an add-on. I tried to do it on Shopify, and I just could not figure it out. Because it was trying to, like, I could make different options where I could put, like get these 3-in-1 or whatever, I could do that. But then if somebody like only wants the pouch, then I would have to make like a separate one for that. And I can't really make a quantity. Like I couldn't make a set quantity for that, if that makes sense. Like if 3 people want all 3 items, but like 1 person only wants the bag, then I don't know what quantity to make of each thing, and I don't want to set it over my 10 limit. So I just figured it would just be easier to do that. Also, it's easier for me too, because when I'm looking at the invoice, I can just see each thing lined up, if that makes sense. So I couldn't figure out how really to do it on Shopify. So I will try to look into that in the future, but the separate listing thing was just easier for me. Like, Etsy definitely makes it easier to have like the different options, but since it's like my own website, I'm having a hard time figuring out how to do certain things. So yeah, that's the only reason why I had to do it that way, really. Because I literally just could not figure it out. And I didn't have time because my pre-order launch was like very quick. Because I wanted to get it done by the end of this month, and I just didn't really have time to sit and like research and figure out how to do it for like days. So I just did the separate listing thing, hoping that people had common sense and would read. But people don't have common sense. Sorry, I'm just like irritated with people in general. Like, I've been dealing with some fuck ass people at work, so I'm just like over it. Like, people who just like don't have common sense. And it hurts my soul. Like, I understand like misreading something or just like being excited to order. Like, that does not bother me. I am so thankful that you guys want to order from me. But like, I had a person order the strawberry pouch separately, even though it says not to. And then when I refunded them, they got the money back. They like emailed me something incredibly rude and mean, like asking why I refunded it. And I sent back like a screenshot of like what the description says and explaining it and stuff. And they were just like really rude. So they're blocked from ever buying from my shop because I can do that. So I'm just like over it. The doctor doing surgery to straighten? I think so. My appointment is, you know, like I said, not till like February 17th, so I don't know the exact details of it. I would like to opt. She was talking about 2 different surgeries. Like, one surgery would be her straightening my finger, fixing all the scar tissue inside, but to straighten my finger, I would have to go through complete tendon repair again, which will take another like 6 months to recover. I'll have to do intensive physical therapy again. I'll have to do all of that. And that was like the worst time of my life to do that. And I also do not really have time to go through extensive physical therapy again. So, and I don't want to, but like I do want to be like as normal as possible, you know? And then the other surgery is her just removing the sensitive scar tissue and fixing the nerves that are bundled up in my scars, because my scars get hit a lot and it hurts. They're very sensitive, and she explained it to me about how she can like fix that. But if I'm already going under for surgery to do that, I would rather her just do everything instead of having to like, oh, the scar tissue doesn't get fixed during this first surgery, and then I'm gonna have to pay for another surgery when I could have just done it all at one time. And then I'm gonna have the money to be able to do physical therapy for a couple of months. So I might as well just do it all now, since I can afford it. And then like, I don't know. It's hard for me to choose what I want to do. I don't know. I don't want to like not be able to do all the things that I love for a couple months again. That's why I'm trying to get all my crochet done now. And I want to get all of these pre-orders and stuff done by like March. But I'm stressed. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like my brain is at like a standstill right now until I'm knowing what I'm gonna be doing. And then I'll be able to be like, okay, this is my surgery, this is my recovery, and then I can be normal again, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, I really don't get mad at people. I try not to get mad at people for, like, not reading the description. Can y'all hear my washing machine? Sounds like it's about to literally take off and fly into the air. Yeah, like, I think I'm just gonna do the option. And, like, she's even told me, like, you know, we could straighten your fingers and we could do this tendon repair again. And it may not fix everything. So I'm like, okay. So if it can't fix, if you don't know 100% if it's gonna fix it, then should I even do it? I'm like, I'm so stressed about it. And it's like, I'm gonna have to take off work again for like a couple of weeks at least. Because I'm going to be on heavy pain medications and I'm not allowed to go back to work until the doctor signs off for me. So last year I missed 2 months of work and that was very financially like hard on me. So I don't want to do that again either. So I may just have to like try to force myself to go back to work without any pain medication and not be able to use my hand. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm definitely gonna have to miss at least 2 weeks of work because the pain was pretty unbearable the first like couple weeks, especially my second surgery. The pain of my first surgery was like, obviously it was bad because that's when the initial injury happened, but the second surgery, that one hurt so much more. Also, like, waking up from surgery was rough on me, too. Like, I got really sick both times, even though they gave me anti-nausea meds. So I don't know what to do. It's so frustrating when a doctor's like, we can do this, this, and this. I don't know the best option. I don't know what to do with you, but it's your choice. And I'm like, you're the fucking doctor. Please tell me what the best choice is. And then they're like, well, we can't promise that it's gonna work. And it's like, okay, then what am I wasting my money on? She said the sooner the better for me because I am young and also because I am a crocheter. Because, like, you know, I showed her my work, my art. I told her, you know, this is what I do for my job. I am a crafty person. I paint. And it's my dominant hand, too. If it was my right hand, I probably wouldn't even really think too much about it. But it's my left hand. I do everything with my left hand. It hurts to hold pens and pencils. It hurts to hold paintbrushes. Like, to do my daily tasks, I have to like rewire my brain to use my right hand instead of my left hand for things now. So she was like, because you crochet so much and because like you use your hands so much, especially as a job, she was like, I think that this is like something that you really need to do. Because like for future you. And like, I agree with that. Because I don't want to have like worse issues in the future because I didn't fix it now. Okay, one thing about Boba though, this is off topic, but one thing about Boba, I feel like I put a shit ton of caffeine in here because every time I drink Boba, I'm like I'm so shaky right now. And I don't get shaky when I drink coffee, like normal coffee. So every time I drink Boba, I'm like, like I feel anxious and stuff. And that's like, even if I drink Boba at like a Boba shop, like I get this like weird feeling every single time I drink coffee Boba, and it's like, I think it's the caffeine in it, I don't know. Hi, Michaela. It's vanilla latte, so it's like, ooh, I almost knocked it over. It's their coffee flavor. It's so good. Like, literally. Yeah, all the sugar. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what's considered a lot, because I don't keep track of any of this. It says there's 45 grams of sugar. 40% of it is sugar. There is 50 milligrams of caffeine per serving. So less than an espresso shot. I also put almond milk in there. It's so good though. Okay, it's more than a Pepsi. It is more than a Pepsi. I also like haven't been eating much sugar the past 2 weeks. Like I've been eating pretty healthy, guys. You should be proud of me. My weight scale is broken, so I can't even like track my weight. I am trying to just get healthier. But every single morning I have been drinking a like protein shake and just having like a small breakfast or no breakfast at all, really. I have been eating hard-boiled eggs for breakfast just because they're good with like a blueberry muffin or something. So every morning I've been having a hard-boiled egg or a protein shake with like a little blueberry muffin. And then for lunch, I'll always eat a salad. I've been eating a salad every day for lunch. Honestly, I love salads. I put like cheese, boiled eggs, croutons, cucumbers, carrots. Sometimes I'll put pineapple. And I'll do like a ranch dressing, and then I'll eat like a big salad for lunch every single day. And then for dinner, I've been doing like random meal prepping. So this week I meal prepped some Korean beef bowls with white rice and onions and peppers. So I've been eating that for dinner every single night. I just ran out of that, so I've been trying to just go to the grocery store and just buy what I need for the week. And I bought some meal prepping containers from Amazon because I want to genuinely start meal prepping again. Not even for like the healthy aspect, just for the like lazy aspect. God, my washing machine is literally about to break. Yeah, this has brown sugar in it. Yeah, oh, it's brown sugar boba. This is brown sugar boba. Dobby! Stop! Little dumbass. She's literally just like under a blanket barking at nothing. I swear dogs just bark to hear themselves. Yeah, I would like to track my weight just to see. But yeah, my weight scale like won't turn on. I like replaced the batteries and also like tried to reset it and everything, and it literally won't turn on, so I don't know what's up with that. And I don't really want to buy another one because they're like kind of expensive. No, it's a top loader. Mochi. Oh my god. Am I making this too big? No, I'm not. Okay, I was like, am I just gonna... Why is it taking me so long to make this one granny square? I made 2 of them like very quickly last night, and then I fell asleep while... This is what's been happening, is I get home from work, and I make dinner, and I try to crochet And as soon as I start crocheting, I fall asleep. So I'll be like crocheting on the couch, and then I wake up and like my crochet stuff's like on me like this. And it happens every single night. Like literally every night. And I'm like, I literally am just too tired to crochet after work. Like I can't. I don't know what's been up with me. Like, I have noticed that I definitely have more energy since I've started eating healthier. Like, I don't feel like I really need naps in the middle of the day too much anymore. And I definitely like just feel better. Completely cutting soda out of my life again. It's been like 2 weeks since I've had a soda. What I've been doing, I still drink a coffee in the morning, so that's kind of like my caffeine of the day, which is still not great for you, but I feel like having like 1 8-ounce coffee in the morning is different than having like a coffee in the morning and 2 Dr. Peppers a day. Like that's what I was literally doing. So I completely cut out, and it's just Dr. Pepper, guys. Dr. Pepper is crack. It's crack to me, okay? I'm addicted to it. So, and my boyfriend just kept buying it for me. I kept telling him, like, I'm addicted to Dr. Pepper. Please stop buying it for me. And, like, he would go to the grocery store and he would, like, buy us snacks and food and drinks. And he would come over with, like, a 16-pack of Dr. Pepper and another soda. And I'm like, I've told you over and over again that I do not want to be drinking soda anymore. And then he keeps bringing it. And I told him the other day, I sat him down and I said, do not buy me soda ever again. Like, do not buy me soda ever again. I told him, I said, I don't want it in my house. I don't want to look at it. It makes me feel like shit. I break out like crazy and I can't stop drinking it once I drink one. Please do not bring it in front of me. And he hasn't. So I've been drinking just, you know, water, of course. And then I'll drink like a boba or a coffee in the morning. And then I drink like flavored, like sparkling water, like just 0 calorie sparkling water. I tried the cherry Waterloo, the dark cherry Waterloo because a lot of the dark cherry sparkling waters taste like Dr. Pepper, just kind of flat. So I tried the Waterloo, didn't like that one. And then I bought the cherry bubbly, and that one was better, but it still kind of just tastes like Sorry, I heard something really weird outside. I don't like my neighbors. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but they are like literally the epitome of white trash. Like, they're gross. It's like I hate being judgmental, but like, since I've talked to them, like, I know that they're just like trash people, so I really don't even care, but it's like an entire family, and like the 2 young people that live there, they're like in their 20s, early 30s, I guess. They have a son, but neither of them have jobs, and they had a kid, and they just live off of like her parents. But they sit outside at the edge of their driveway, and they sit on the bed of their truck, and they just smoke cigarettes and scream all day. They're just yelling at each other all day. They yell at their son. Their like little son like runs around naked in my front yard, and like he's a little baby, like he's a little kid, but he's naked. He has no clothes on. Like, it was like literally snowing. The baby has no clothes on, running around naked in my fucking front yard, and they're just like yelling at him to stop, but he doesn't listen because he's a baby. And like, they're just yelling all day, smoking cigarettes, all like the smell of cigarettes just permeates the air when I walk outside because of them. And they're just like disgusting. They're just gross. And I don't like them. I don't like them. And that's what they're doing right now. And that's another reason why my dogs bark so much too, is because they're always out there just like screaming at the top of their lungs at each other instead of talking like normal human beings, they just yell. I'm like, can y'all just talk normal? Like, why are you so fucking annoying? Like, it's so weird. I hate people. Like, I don't like them. And also, the dad, the male one, he, like, looks at me weird, and I don't like it. I don't like the way he stares at me. The sparkling ice waters are my personal favorite, like the bottles of the brand Ice. Their cherry flavor tastes like Dr. Pepper to me, but I can't find a pack of just the dark cherry ones. And at all of my local stores, I can't buy packs of them. I can only buy one singular bottle for $1. And like that adds up over time rather than just drinking water out of my refrigerator. So that's the only reason why I haven't been buying the ice waters, even though they're my favorite, because I don't really like any of the other flavors too much. Like the orange one is pretty good, the mango one's pretty good, but I want the ones that are like kind of replicas of Dr. Pepper, and those do, but I can't find a big set of them. Like I don't want to buy them individually. Sorry, every time I make that face, it's because my washing machine is like hitting the wall. Like, I don't want to buy singles. I want to buy like a big box of them, because like with the bubblies, I can buy like a 12-pack for like $3. And like they're not as good, but they're in a can too, so I get the same satisfaction of like cracking open a can. And like the one thing about soda is like you open up the can, and as soon as you take a sip, like the carbonation, it's like crack to me. Like it's like crack to me. I wish I'm being dramatic, but it's seriously, like, I'm addicted to soda. And, with the cans, it's a different feeling than the bottles, you know? And Ice does have some cans, like they have that blue raspberry flavor, but once again, you can only buy them in singles. Because they have the Ice cans at the Dollar Tree, but you have to buy them in singles. And their blue raspberry one is really good. Because I love blue raspberry flavored. You heard it that time? It's so loud. Like, they mind their business, don't get me wrong. But like, I'm kind of tired of looking outside and like seeing a naked little baby running around in my yard. I don't have kids for a reason. I don't want them in my yard, you know what I mean? I also just think it's like fucking rude to just sit outside and smoke all day and just yell at the top of your lungs. Go get a fucking job or something. Like, they're literally just like mooching off of their parents. And just like, they keep reproducing. Stop reproducing and having kids that you don't even want to take care of, and you're just yelling at them all day. Like, ugh. But all of my other neighbors, like, they literally, I don't see them. I have a really old couple that lives beside me. They're like in their 90s. The wife will sometimes sit outside on the porch and she'll just sit there and watch. I think her name's Judy or something. They gave me a letter and some flowers before, because I let them use my water. Their like water stopped working, so I let them like use my water. So they gave me flowers. But they can't hear me. Like, they're so old they cannot hear me when I talk to them. So I don't really talk to them that much, because like I have to scream and like literally get super close to his ear and scream in his ear for him to hear what I'm saying. And I don't really want to get in this old man's like face. So like, they're nice. And then the other guy that lives beside me, I actually went to high school with him. I don't really know him too well. He was in ROTC. That's all I know. And I don't talk to him. My dogs bark at him, and he'll like talk to my dogs, but he's never like said anything to me. And I don't know if he recognizes me, because I don't look the same that I did in high school. But I don't want to talk to him, so we just coexist. And then, yeah, I just live like pretty much with a bunch of like Trumpies and old people. The only young person is like my neighbor who I went to high school with, and I'm pretty sure he's like a year or two younger than me, so he owns that house though. So I honestly haven't not been listening to music much. Music lately is kind of like how books and TV shows have felt for me for the past couple years. Everything is just the same. Especially with K-pop. All K-pop just sounds exactly the same now, and I'm just like... I don't really listen to music. Like, when I'm in the car, I listen to an audiobook. When I'm doing things, I don't listen to music. I listen to an audiobook, or I'll watch like a YouTube video or something. I'm just like really bored. Really bored. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna look up what Olipop is. Oh, I've seen Olipop before. They have a cherry cola. Does that taste like Dr. Pepper? It's only, oh, a 4-pack for $7? Oh, that's pretty expensive. I love how I'm just buying like a bunch of different cherry waters to try to figure out what tastes the most like Dr. Pepper to me. So far, the ice waters are the only ones I can find that taste like Dr. Pepper to me. How about Poppy? Why are they all so expensive though? Riddle me that. Let me go on Amazon and see if they're cheaper. Because unfortunately, Amazon just has everything for cheaper because they're a billion-dollar company, so. And like, listen, nobody wants to fucking work. So when I say like, hey, go get a fucking job, like, listen, I don't want a job, but like, you're choosing to bring kids into this world and then mooch off other people to take care of that kid. Fuck you, alright? It's so selfish. I'm gonna look up ice water cherry and see if there's like big packs of it. There is. Oh my god, there is. Oh, they also have a variety pack of the sparkling ice caffeine cans. $18 though? I'm sorry, I'm not willing to spend $18 on water. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, there's a 12-pack of the black cherry sparkling ice bottles for $12, so $1 each. $11.40 actually. I wish they were in a can. I wish they made the black cherry sparkling ice in a can. They have a cherry vanilla in a can, but it's $20. There's a Starburst flavor? Sparkling ice Starburst cherry? That sounds disgusting. I would have to try a single before I bought a whole 12-pack of that. The blue raspberry sparkling ice caffeine ones are really good, but I'm not trying to spend that much. Okay, you know what? I think I might just go ahead and buy the bottle for $11. 12 of them for $11. That still sounds like so much money to me, but it's better than being addicted to soda, right? Unfortunately, a lot of families have to share places now because people just can't afford to live by themselves. So, I mean, I don't judge people on that. I'm mainly just judging them for the fact that they're having children with no jobs. Like, how are they getting any type of, like, health? Okay, it broke again. Alright, I don't know what's going on with my washing machine right now, but it's pissing me off! issue is like the heaviness of the beds full of water or making it like shake too much. So I took out the beds and threw them in the dryer even though they're like sopping wet. And then I'm rinsing and spinning the blankets. Hopefully that will work. Okay. Oh, okay, I need to make one more white granny square. No, that's not bad. I would buy this house. If I was offered to buy this house, I would buy it. But I don't even think that... If they were like, hey, do you want to buy this house? Like, I don't even think I'd be able to afford to purchase it, though. That's the thing. See, the reason I chose a house instead of an apartment too, well, mainly just because I grew up in a house, and the culture of living in an apartment versus like the culture of living in a house is like completely different, right? As someone who grew up only living in houses, living in an apartment was like really hard for me. I had a hard time dealing with like all of the people. I had a hard time with like just how nasty everyone was. And I had obviously a hard time with like the crime happening, bugs because other people weren't cleaning their apartments properly, the fear every time I left my house of is somebody going to start a fire in their apartment and my building's going to get burnt down because they're not being responsible. Like just the fear every day of like, I'm taking care of my apartment, but because other people aren't taking care of theirs, then it affects me. And I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I didn't like living in an apartment. I did not like being around so many people at one time. I felt like everybody was watching me all the time, because they were, and I didn't like it. So, the apartments were literally the same price as a house, like rent-wise. So I was like, why the fuck would I just keep paying for apartments that I don't like, that have terrible management, when I can just rent an entire house with a big yard for like literally the same price? So yeah. That's what I did. Honestly, I'm gonna look up the old apartment place that I lived at and see how much the exact apartment that I lived in costs now. I'm also gonna look at the reviews and see if people are still complaining. Because there was mold, the maintenance was terrible, my air and heating broke all the time, like... The reviews are terrible. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there was mold everywhere because the apartments were built in like the late 80s, early 90s, so they're old and they were never upgraded. Like, all they keep doing is just repainting and then changing the carpet every time somebody new comes in, but they're not upgrading the counters, they're not upgrading the appliances. Like, it was old, and that's why it was so cheap, because it honestly wasn't even cheap for how shitty they were, but... Oh my fucking god. Guys, apparently they have done some upgrades. Okay, the exact apartment that I lived in in 2019. It was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. It was 800 square feet. That is the first apartment that I lived in. I found it. The exact one that I lived in. It was, at the time, I paid $900 a month. I think it was like $940 or something. $940 a month for a 1-bed, 1-bath, 800 square feet, okay? It is now $1,560 a month. The same apartment, no upgrades, no new appliances, nothing. No upgraded, like, amenities, nothing. It is now $1,500. Keep in mind, my 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with a beautiful yard, back deck, front porch is $200 more than that apartment. I pay $1,750 for this house. That apartment is $200 less than what I pay for my entire house. That's so fucking insane. Okay, so let me look up their apartments that are 3-bedroom, 2-bath, because I know they have them. Yeah. Oh my god, they're asking more money for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment than my house. Their 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment that is 1,400 square feet. I think my house is about 1,400 square feet. They're asking $1,900. They're asking $1,900. And keep in mind, guys, these are considered like the ghetto, trashy apartments. So these are the prices of the cheap apartments in my city, where like a lot of the drug dealers hang out at, and there's like gangs there and stuff. Like, it's not a safe area. That's why I moved. These are the cheap apartments. Okay. Now let me find an expensive one. There was an apartment complex that was like right across the road that had like a gated community and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find like, I don't even know if there's any luxury apartments in my city, because my city's not a luxury at all. So, okay, these look nice. Let's look and see how much these cost. Sometimes they don't even have websites, so I can't even look to see how much they cost. Okay. The luxury apartments that are like 15 minutes down the road from me. 2-bed, 1.5 bath. Luxury. These are luxury. Keep in mind, nothing in my city is a luxury. I don't live in a rich area. $2,679 a month for a luxury apartment. They're asking $1,000 more than my house for these luxury apartments. It's a joke. And like, people are like, well, why did you choose a house instead of an apartment? Like, obviously that's more expensive. It's not. My house is cheaper than these apartments. Like, I don't live in the safest area, but like, and I don't have the best landlords. They suck. But my house is cheaper. This beautiful house that I live in, it's old. Like, this house is older, but like, this beautiful house that I am renting is cheaper than the rent of these apartments. These disgusting apartments full of mold. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Oh my god, the kitchen was a hallway? That's crazy. I live in Georgia too. Like, it should be cheap here. I do live like somewhat close to Atlanta, and like Atlanta is getting too expensive for people to live, and like the homelessness is really, really bad in Atlanta. So people are moving out of Atlanta because the crime and everything is getting really bad too. It's either like really, really bad crime and people are too scared to walk the streets of Atlanta, or they're gentrifying it really bad and nobody can afford to live in Atlanta, so people are moving to Metro Atlanta, and I'm in Metro Atlanta. I can see, like, if I just drive, like, down the road, I can see the city of Atlanta. Like, I can see the skyline of the city of Atlanta, like, right near my house. Like, I live very close to Atlanta. So, people are moving to Metro Atlanta because it's cheaper. But now, since everybody is moving from Atlanta to Metro Atlanta, all of our houses are being doubled in price. They're building neighborhoods everywhere. They're cutting down trees everywhere. We don't have enough schools to hold all of the children and the families that are moving here. So now they're building 2 schools, which we don't have room for. And our businesses cannot handle the amount of people that live here. So we have more houses and more people than the businesses and the schools here can handle. It's like so bad. It's really bad. Because everyone is moving here. Like, the house that I grew up in, it is not too far from here. And my parents built it in 2001 or 2002 or something. And they spent $70,000 to build it. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, 2 stories, beautiful yard, amenities. It was beautiful. I loved my childhood home. It's destroyed now because my parents sold it to investors. So, my childhood home was beautiful, but my parents chose investors over a family who wanted to buy it, so. That house was $70,000 in 2001 or 2002. My parents sold it in 2019 or 2020 for almost $500,000. Okay? Okay? What? And there wasn't many upgrades to the house, guys. Like, the most my parents did to the house was like get stainless steel appliances. Like, I think we replaced the flooring. Smokey, my grandfather who passed away last month, he replaced the floors in the entryway. But the flooring was like all ripped up. It was all old carpet that was stained really badly. Like, it was not a house that was it's worth $1 billion to me, because like, I cry about that house. Like, I love that house. Like, if I could buy it, I would. Ugh. Like, I literally cry every time I talk about my childhood house. Like, I loved that house. Sorry guys. Honestly, like, it's not, that's the thing though, like, my parents sold it for almost like $500,000, but it's like, it's not a safe area anymore. Like, where I grew up, it was like considered like the wealthy, nice area, but now it's not. Because it's near the apartment that I lived in. Like, even if I could buy my childhood house again, I would not. Because it's not a safe area. The neighborhood has been completely turned over to rental companies in pretty much the entire neighborhood is now just owned by investors and these like rental companies that rent out houses. And they have completely destroyed the neighborhood. Like, the pool looks awful. I don't drive by it much because, I mean, it makes me sad, but like, I kind of wish my parents would have just, like, sold it to me or something, but the only thing my parents were seeing were money signs, so they wouldn't have ever sold it to me anyway. Because, you guys want to know this? The company, the rental company that owns my childhood home, owns this house. The same company that took my childhood house is the landlord to the house that I am living in right now. And they are renting it out for almost $3,000 a month, so I literally physically can't rent it either. Like, I tried, it went up for rent, like a year ago. And they were asking $3,000 a month for it. Even though it's like not in a safe area and there's been no upgrades to the house at all. Apparently the person that lives there now has a trampoline in the yard. Which is funny because me and my sister begged for a trampoline like our entire life, and our parents did not get us a trampoline because it would not fit in the yard. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I tried to go tour it to rent it, but oh my god, my dad's name is like still on. My dad's name is still tied to the old house. It has his phone number and everything public. I should probably tell him that. Because I mainly just wanted to go tour it again, just to see what it looks like on the inside. It's 2,300 square feet. Like, it's a pretty big house. But I couldn't even rent it because it was too expensive. I'm like, okay, they bought my house from us, and now it's too expensive for me to even rent it to live in it again. Because even my sister was like, if you were able to rent that house, like, I would move in with you, which is honestly bullshit, that my sister will not come live with me if I'm living anywhere else too. But if I moved into that house, she would actually pay to come live with me. Like, whatever. But yeah, it's worth $350, it says. I don't know. But keep in mind, my parents bought it for like $70,000, so. Let's see if I can go. 2002. Oh, that's fucking weird. The date. January 31st of 2002. Today is January 31st of 2025. My parents bought my childhood home. That is so weird that we're looking at this the exact day that many years ago. Okay, I feel weird. Time to leave, time to leave. All of these houses being $500,000 in this city is crazy. Nothing in this city is worth $500,000. Everything is falling apart here. It's 4 bedrooms. My childhood house is 4 bedrooms because my parents wanted to have 3 kids. 3 or 4 kids my parents wanted to have. Thank fucking God they didn't. But my sister was born, and my sister had a lot of health issues as a baby. And my mom was like, fuck that, I'm not having another kid. So they just had me and my sister. And then, the extra bedroom was like me and my sister's like playroom. So, we had like our TV in there that would play like cartoons. And we had all of our toys and stuff. And then as we got older, it turned into my dad's, office. My dad's work office. It also had a tanning bed in there. My grandmother owned a tanning salon when I was younger, and many members of my family have had skin cancer because they will not stop laying in the tanning bed. But yeah, I grew up with a tanning bed in my house, and before like prom and stuff, when all the other girlies were like, we gotta start paying for a tanning membership, I'd be like, oh, I have one in my house, like I'm just gonna go lay in it. In my house. So I literally had an entire tanning bed in my house that I could just use at all times. It was really old, so it didn't work great, but it worked. So yeah, I just remember like every day I would hear turn on, and then it was just my mom laying in the tanning bed every single day, every morning. That was like the routine. I would hear it and I'd be like, oh, mom's in the tanning bed again. Like, it's so weird. I always forget that. Yeah, they sold it when I was in high school, mainly because my mom kept getting skin cancer. And we were like, hey, you need to stop laying in the tanning bed. Like, she had like skin cancer spots. Like, she didn't have like full-blown chemo cancer, but you know, when you get skin cancer, it's like spots that you have to go into surgery to get removed and stuff. And she had like multiple skin cancer spots that she had to have surgery to get removed. And we were like, hey, you should probably stop laying in the tanning bed. You're giving yourself skin cancer. So they sold it eventually when I was in high school. I don't remember how much they sold it for. It was really old, but it was plugged into like this big like surge protector in the wall. Like my grandfather like built the entire electrical wires and everything. Like the big surge thing would like connect through the walls into the garage, and there was like, I don't know, my grandfather was like extremely savvy, very smart with like everything pretty much. So if we needed something built, my grandfather would just like show up and just know how to build it. And yeah, he built like, my grandfather, they had a basement, but my grandfather literally turned their entire basement into like an apartment basically. So my aunt lives with my grandmother now, and my aunt just lives in the basement because it's literally just an apartment down there. Like he turned, and the tanning bed is down there. My grandmother still uses the tanning bed in her house, but the basement has like the tanning bed, and then there's like a separate bathroom that he built in. Like he did all the water pipes and everything. Like very, very crazy. And there's a living room, there's a bedroom, there's a little kitchen down there. Like, he built an entire apartment, bare hands, by himself. And then he also, they had a top floor deck. So, it was like my back deck outside, but it was like on the second floor. So you would walk out and you would be able to like see out. But he didn't like it. So he enclosed the outdoor deck and turned it into a, like, I don't even know what you would call it. Okay, Twyla, did you see her just zoom off? It wasn't a dining room, but it was like, it like went off of the kitchen and they would sit in there and eat, but it wasn't a dining room, but I don't know what it's called, like a little sit-in breakfast area or something. And he built like a stand going along the walls of the room for the cats, because my grandparents at one time had like 8 or 9 cats or something. They really love cats. So he built this little like perch on all of the windows, because he built like, it was all windows, so you would still feel like you were kind of outside, but you were enclosed in the house. And you were on a deck, but he enclosed it where it's like part of the house. So, but it was all windows. So you could still open the windows, and he would like hang all of the bird and like feeders and everything from the top deck, but it was still like part of the inside of the house. I honestly don't even know if he got like permits to do that. I don't know if you need permits to do stuff like that, but yeah. It's cute that he made like little perches for all of the cats and stuff to look out the windows and like watch the birds and stuff. But he built that all with his bare hands. Like, what? Yeah, sunroom. Yeah, that's the word. That's what he called it, a sunroom. I couldn't think of the words. And they would like hang their plants in there and stuff, but they had like a dining room table, and he also had a big TV in there. And every morning he would like turn on the news and like read the newspaper with the TV on full blast, because he was deaf and he could not hear. So I would like walk up the stairs after like spending the night, and I would just hear the news like on full blast. I know, Twyla had urgent business to get to. She's in demon mode right now. That's what I call it when my cats just randomly start getting the zoomies. I call it demon mode, because they just like go crazy. Mochi's like dead asleep in the little bed right now, and it's really cute. Hi Sam, hi Shelby. Okay, now I guess the beds and my washing machine is what did it. Because it just finished, so. Okay, here's one cat. Hi, Nini. I think they're chasing each other. It's so depressing when like your childhood home or childhood things are like gone. It's so fucking depressing. Also, life was just like so easy then. Like barely any internet, barely any technology, just like. And I was a kid, so like I didn't know what was going on in the world. I didn't know politics. I didn't know how terrible people were. Like just absolute pure happiness as a kid. And then you have a conscience and you learn about what's happening in the world, and then like everything just fucking sucks. And you have to face just how terrible this world is. Oh, thank you, Shelby, for subscribing. I don't know if it popped up and if I missed it. Oh, you resubscribed. I guess it doesn't pop up if you resubscribe. But thank you, Shelby, for resubscribing. I just now looked at the notification. Thank you so much. Yeah, I literally have breakdowns all the time. Like, probably once or twice a week, I'll have a mental breakdown about how much I miss just being a kid. Like, I wanted to grow up so badly as a teenager. And I wanted to grow up for, like, valid reasons. Like, I had different beliefs and I didn't feel like I really fit in, and I wanted to just be on my own and not have to be yelled at all the time and not have to like listen to people's rules and being told what to believe and what to do. So I kind of had to grow up quickly for that reason, but I wish I didn't, and I wish I just like didn't have to grow up so quickly. I wish I could have just enjoyed being a kid for longer and not like tried to rush it. I don't know. I think when you're a kid, you want to grow up so quickly, and then when you're an adult, you're like, man, I wish I could be a kid again. Like, it's kind of crazy how like we always want what we don't have. What, Deanie? What? I feel kind of full in my life. Like, there was a little while where like, well, actually like 8 years, like literally since I graduated high school all the way up until like this past year, I had not had any friends. Making friends as an adult is really hard, especially if like you don't go to a school. If you don't go to school, if you don't do anything really other than like go to work. And you know, sometimes like being friends with a coworker is like really hard. Because like a lot of coworkers like really just do not give a fuck about you, and they're just there to work, and like they'll talk to you because they see you every day, but that doesn't mean you're friends, you know? So I mean, it's really hard making friends as an adult, and also trying to force friendships as an adult is kind of hard too. Like, they have like Bumble friends and they have stuff like that, but like I don't want to make a friend that way. I want it to be like natural. I don't want to be forced to be friends with somebody. I don't want to feel obligated to be friends with somebody. And I feel like as an adult, like you sometimes feel like you're obligated. She just went zooming away again. Y'all missed it though. Like, for example, like with an ex-boyfriend, like he would have like girlfriends, and like I wouldn't vibe with those girlfriends because we just didn't have anything in common. I didn't vibe with their personality, but I felt obligated and pressured to be their friend because my boyfriend was their friend. And like, I don't want to be friends with someone out of the obligation of like my boyfriend being friends with them, because then you're just like forced to have friendships with people that you just know that you wouldn't like vibe with and stuff, you know? So like, I didn't have friends for like 8 years, mainly just because like I worked at a job with people that I did not have the same like values and beliefs with. They were hardcore MAGA people. Everything that they would say actually made me want to deck them in the face constantly. So did not like them to be did not want to be friends with them at all. Like, I was just there to work and then go home. So I just went to work, and then I became a full-time YouTuber for those 2 years, so I never left my house. Couldn't make friends that way if I'm never leaving my house. And I mean, I had my online friends, of course. I've met some really cool people because of YouTube, but having online friends is not the same as having people in real life. Like, it's just not. I mean, you get the same type of like happiness and satisfaction of being able to talk to them, but you can't see them in person. If you're going through a rough time, like, they can't be there for you physically, you know? And sometimes you just really need that. So I didn't have friends until this past year when I started working at the library. And now 2 of my closest friends are my coworkers. like none of us really have time to hang out outside of work because we all work together. And when one of us is not working, the other person is working. So that is the only disadvantage of having close friends as coworkers, because our work schedules are literally that. But that's another reason why I really like my job, because my best friends are my coworkers. So when I'm at work, I feel like I'm just kind of hanging out with my friends, which is really nice. And I have hung out with them outside of work. Like, of course, I went to like the pumpkin patch and stuff like that. We're gonna go to a book signing together in March and stuff. Like, we have made plans to hang out outside of work, but unfortunately, all of us just work, so we just hang out at work together. But it is very nice to have my own friends who aren't like a significant other's friends. That I met myself, and I grew this friendship myself with these people, you know, if that makes sense. Like, it's really nice to actually have friends. And then, like, if something happens, they're there for me. Like, they show up with ice cream to make me feel better, and they're there to talk to me if I'm sad, and I'm there for them when they're sad. And like, it's nice to be able to have that physical friendship with somebody. And I have that now, which is really nice. And then I also have a boyfriend too, who is my friend. But my boyfriend has his own friends. And it's nice to not be forced into being like BFFs with his friends. I actually haven't even met his friends, and they seem really cool, but I have not met them yet. Mainly just because like everybody works too much and nobody can really, and they don't live close either, so yeah, it's just nice to have friends in real life. And I was really sad for a while about not having friends, but every time I did try to make friends with somebody, they would try to like destroy my life. So I kind of just gave up on trying, and then it just kind of happened naturally with my coworkers, and we became really close, so I'm very happy about that. But I don't try to force friendships. And I became like very comfortable with just being with myself. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like once you become very comfortable with just being alone, then you'll be able to accept friendships better. But if you can't accept like just being comfortable by yourself, then you're not, you need to learn how to be comfortable by yourself too. So, because some people only thrive, like a lot of extroverts only thrive or are happy when they're out being social and being around a bunch of people, which I could never even imagine that. But you need to be able to be comfortable by yourself too. I mean, I'm not in like high school or any school, so I don't really have like a reputation of people. I mean, I have a public, I'm a YouTuber, so I guess I could have a reputation that way, but I'm not in school, so I don't have like a reputation for people to be like, ew, because like I'm an adult, and people don't really do that when you're an adult. I mean, there's a lot of people online that think I'm a piece of shit because, like, you know, ex-friends online that I've had, for sure. But I've never, like, seen people do that in real life. All of my childhood friends moved away, too. That's what was hard for me, because, like, I had three or four, like, best friends growing up, but they all moved away, and they all moved away in very like tragic ways too, for like very tragic reasons. So I don't know, I just had like a really bad experiences with friends like my entire life, really. feel like just everything happens for a reason, and you'll make friends and you'll be in relationships that'll happen naturally, and you shouldn't have to feel like you're forced into making a friendship, you know? Why don't they like your husband, though? Like, not blaming you at all, but like, most women who are like, I hope you're a woman. I'm sorry if you're not. You said you got pregnant, so you have a uterus at least. Most women who are like, all of my friends left me because of my husband, is because their husband is like actually a piece of shit and they're tired of seeing their friend being with someone who's terrible. Like, I'm not saying that's the case with you, but like, could that be the case? Is your husband a piece of shit? That's not my business, but I've just noticed that's kind of like what is the issue. Because like some people, for example, I had friends who I stopped being friends with because all they would do nonstop is complain about their life, about their significant other, about their friends, about their blah blah blah. All they would do 24/7 is complain. And then when like I would give them advice saying like, hey, this is what you should do, or like, here's my recommendation, and yeah, blah blah blah, they would just kind of ignore what I would say, and then they would just keep doing it. And it's very frustrating as a friend to consistently be trauma dumped on. And I don't want to use like, one important thing to note is that when you are like when you have a friendship with someone, they should feel safe to be able to talk to you about like their problems and feel like they're being validated. But there's a difference between like trauma dumping onto someone 24/7 and like having that, and then also having like a friendship where you're telling each other how you feel, and you just want to talk to each other, and you're listening, and you're asking each other questions, and you care about each other equally. But there are some friendships where that one friend, they're only your friend because y'all keep missing her running away. Like there are people who will literally just trauma dump, complain about everything in their life every day, 24/7. And then not ask the other person about their life or their day at all. They're literally you're just there to be just like punched in the face over and over again, being told about their issues and their problems. And that is not a friendship. That is a therapist, right? So in a friendship, it has to be like, it can't just be one-sided. Like you need to be able to sit there and listen to their issues and what they want to talk about, and listen to them too. You can't just talk about yourself 24/7. And I have stopped being friends with people like that. Like there was someone that I was friends with for years. And she might even be watching this live stream right now because she still watches everything that I do for some reason, even though I've explicitly told her that I don't like her as a person and I don't think that she's a good person. I don't know. Anyway. Really? You got caught in the blanket. Your nail got caught in the blanket. Don't do that. All she did 24/7 was complain about like literally everything 24/7. She was incredibly negative. And being around a friend or talking to a friend every day who is so negative and so mean and just hates everything is so exhausting. Like, I love that my current friends are like just pretty positive. Like we can talk about our issues and talk about what we're upset with, but we uplift each other, and we're just like pure girls, right? This girl was not a girl's girl. She was not at all. And all she would do 24/7 is just like complain about her life all the time. And I hit my breaking point, and I was like, because she said something like really misogynistic as a woman. She said something misogynistic, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to be your friend anymore. And then she went like all psycho, and she sent like I don't know, like 50 billion messages to like all of us and like went literally insane. And like threatened to kill herself and like blamed our other friend, saying that like she's gonna kill herself because of her. And then like and also she kept talking shit about her husband, talking about how terrible of a husband he is and how they're gonna get like a divorce and stuff. And she just kept complaining about him. Whatever. I don't even remember where the original my point of my story was, but it is okay to stop being friends with someone because they trauma dump on you so much and they don't care about you at all. Okay? It's okay to drop friends like that. They are not your friend. They just want someone to listen to them, and you are not their therapist. She was so exhausting. And then when we stopped being friends with her, like, my breaking point, she had always said things that were like kind of misogynistic and very like Republican coded, right? But I would like try to educate her on like why I don't think the things that she is saying is okay, and she would be like, okay, like I get what you're saying, I understand, like I actually agree with you, I will like change my views on that and I will do more research and stuff like that. But then she just kept doing it. She kept like, she said something, my breaking point was, she said like, all women just are bitches and they complain too much or something. She said something like extremely misogynistic, and that was just my breaking point. But my actual breaking point where I was like, I cannot be friends with this person, is when she told our other friend that she's gonna kill herself because of her. I do not care. If you are suicidal, I will get you help. Okay? If you are truly suicidal, I will stop at nothing to get you help. She was not suicidal, okay? She was telling all of us that she's like gonna kill herself. She's in the bathroom gonna kill herself. She was telling our friend like, because you said this to me, I'm gonna kill myself. And so we were messaging her husband like, hey, your wife is saying that she's gonna kill herself. Like, you need to do something. She's saying that y'all are in a divorce. She's saying this, she's saying that. Like, is she gonna kill herself? And he blocked us on everything. He never even responded, so I don't even know what was actually going on in their marriage. They have like a kid and everything now. I don't know. But it's just like, I can't do that shit. I can't be friends with full-blown adults like that who act like that. And it's just like, obviously very obvious that she was like mentally dealing with some shit, but she kept like lying and saying that she was going to therapy, but when she never was. And then just like accusing others of like being the reason she's gonna kill herself is like incredibly selfish. And like, I had her address, so like I literally could have called the cops and got the cops sent to her house because she was saying that she was gonna kill herself. And it's incredibly selfish to do that. It's incredibly selfish to do that to people. And like, we are grown ass adults. Like, you are 24 years old and you are accusing us, like, because we're calling you out, you're saying that like you're gonna kill yourself because we're calling you out over your shitty behavior. Like, crazy. Exactly. Like, there are some people that like, they just want friends who listen to them, and that's it. That's it. And I was tired of being the friend that was like trying to keep the peace. I was tired of like just being a friend that would like try to keep everything together and be like, oh, well, she's just like, you know, she's very I would just like make excuses for her. I'd be like, oh, she's just really sarcastic, because I'm also really sarcastic. So I would try to make excuses for her, like, oh, she's like really sarcastic, she doesn't mean it. Or she grew up like very sheltered, like she doesn't understand, like I'm here to educate her and help her. But then it just like kept getting worse, and I was just tired of it. And like, I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. Like, I do not mind when people trauma dump on me if it's like, if I consent to it, right? Like when I'm in my live streams right now, we are talking, like if I'm talking about my trauma and you guys relate to it and you want to talk about yours, that's like consensual, right? Because we're talking about it together. But like if I'm just sitting here like talking about something happy, or we're playing video games or something, and somebody comes in the chat and they say something like completely just crazy that could really trigger someone or just really upset someone, like that is non-consenting trauma dumping, right? And when you are a friend and you're like, you can tell me these things and it won't upset me, that's not trauma dumping, right? But like when you are constantly not asking about the other person's day and how they're feeling, and asking if they have anything they want to talk about or anything like that, like that's not a friend. And like some friends just don't have the mental capacity to be your therapist all the time, you know? Like everybody's going through shit in their life. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people too, like they just have untreated mental illnesses that they either are too stubborn to go get help with, and a lot of narcissism, you know? Yeah, like you can't threaten to kill yourself. I don't care how upset you are. I don't care if you were going to kill yourself. Putting that burden on someone like that because you are going through something mentally is so fucking selfish. Because what if you do kill yourself and then this person has to live the rest of their life blaming themselves for your death because they said something that upset you? But obviously there are there are instances where like this does not follow, like it does not go under like what I'm saying right now. But for the most part, like I've seen online, there are so many people who have friendships where like their friend like threatens to kill themselves all the time. And it's like, that is so incredibly selfish. And it's like people who like, you just tell them like how you're feeling about how the way that they speak to people or the way that they say things. And they're like, you said this to me, so I'm gonna kill myself. It's like, you're literally just like the boy who cried wolf, you know? It's so immature. A lot of people do that in relationships, like romantic relationships. Okay. I made all 5 of my white squares, so now I just need to do 4 pink squares. 4 light pink squares. I love pink. Okay. Sorry, I just went on a rant, but long story short, or back to the original point. Good friends will come to you when they need to be in your life and when the universe wants to put them in your life. Some people are not meant to be your friends. Also, another point, you can't expect your coworkers to be your best friends either. Like, my coworkers are actually my best friends, and I know that because, like, they genuinely seem to care about me, and I really care about them. And we hang out outside of work and stuff, and we talk about, like, very deep things. Like, I like friendships that are not surface level, and some people are fine with having surface level friends. I'm not. I want friends that are like, we can, 1, 2, 3. I want to talk about like deep stuff with people. I don't want surface level friendships. And some people are fine with having surface level friendships, and some people are fine with just like having friends that they just see at parties and stuff, and that's just not me. I'm not that type of person. I just want to have like a bunch of close friends that I can talk about like just anything with, and talk about like our feelings and our deepest, darkest secrets and everything, and just feel safe with them. And I will never, one thing I'll say, I will never be friends with another online, like close friends with another online person ever again. And one thing I do love about my best friends too is that neither of them have social media. They hate social media. They literally hate it. Like, one of my best friends literally doesn't even have a bank account. She pays everything. She's my age too. She pays for everything in cash or checks. Like, she doesn't believe in like using the bank, and she's very old school. It's funny because she's like literally my age. Like, my friends do not like the internet. They do not care about the internet, and they actually do not care. I will never be close friends with someone who is like an online personality ever again. Ever again. Like, I'm mutuals with some like YouTubers and stuff, and I'll talk to them in DMs and stuff, but like, I would not go any deeper with friendships with people who are online, because I have seen just so many videos and so much YouTube drama over YouTubers just like literally trying to take each other out with secrets and stuff that like you told them in confidence, or like they'll twist something that you tell them in confidence and then they'll just like say something that's like not even true. And it's like, it's so evil. Like, I'll have other YouTubers and stuff like message me and be like, can we be friends? And I'm just like, no. Like, I'll watch your content and I think you're cool, but like, I don't want to be friends with you, respectfully. Okay, Twyla's still in demon mode and she's down here like rubbing all over my bag. Yes? Yes? Why are you being all demon mode? Where'd you go? I don't know where she went. Oh my gosh. I don't know why Twyla's being so crazy. I've been streaming for 2 hours already. On my days off, like, I literally feel like the time goes by like way too quickly. I also need to edit a YouTube video. I want to upload it tomorrow if possible, but honestly I might edit it tomorrow after work and then upload it on Sunday. I have a thrift haul video that I filmed. I also have a crochet video I need to film too. Actually, I'll ask you guys right now. And I wonder if I can do a poll. Can I do a poll on YouTube? I know I can do a poll on Twitch, but there's only 4 people watching me on Twitch, so that won't be much help. I want to do a poll asking you guys what I should do. Okay, let me finish this real quick. What do you want, little guy? What do you want? Yeah, I have a really good thrift haul. Because I went to the like thrift stores this weekend with my boyfriend. And I got some really cool shit for like 20 bucks. Like, literally spent like 20 bucks the entire day. That's it. Hey, stop eating her ass, bro. So gross. And I wanted to show people what I got. It's such a random haul too. There's like sewing stuff, fabric, yarn, clothes, books, like just movies, like just a random haul, but what? What? I don't know what is wrong with my OG animals right now. Oh my god. OG cat? She's in full demon mode right now. No! No! Stay with me. Stay with me. Itchy, 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 itchy. Itchy, 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 itchy. Alright, let me just let her have her moment real quick before I do my poll. I need to show you guys what I'm going to do the poll on first, though. And I want everybody to vote on the poll, because there's enough people here. There's like 70 people here, and I need you guys' opinions. I was going to post it on Instagram, but... I might still post it on Instagram, but... Oh. Aw, cute girl. She does look like Church from Pet Sematary. That's why I love her. Yeah, she's in demon mode right now. Oh, she just headbutt Mochi. Did y'all see that? I just keep picking them up one at a time. They love this pillow. Okay, my nose is all itchy because there's hair all in my nose now. Why do all of their eyes look like that? In the light. They all look like demons when they look at the camera. I know you went up here. There's no room for you. Okay. 2 dogs on my lap. How did we get here? You smell like piss. Why do you smell like pee? You need a bath. You smell bad. Alright, guys. He's like, no, you can't put me down. He's doing that thing where he's gonna, like, stiffen up. Come on. No! His bottom half is, like, in the boppy. Oh! Okay. First... What just happened? Why did my screen go black? Okay. First I need to figure out how to make a poll on YouTube. Bro, can I just get a fucking answer? Not a video, I just want someone to type out what to do, step by step. Oh wow, thanks for nothing. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Word. Okay. Okay. First I need to show you guys what I'm doing a poll on. Okay. Move. Okay, so one of my next sponsored videos, it'll probably be the next video, honestly. Well, there's gonna be the thrift haul, and then the video after that will probably be this video. The video is gonna be sponsored by this month's craft. It's not sponsored right now, but it will be. But I'm still gonna talk about it. So this is a company that sends you a craft to do every single month. It's a different craft every month, so you just do new things and you try new things. So they sent me 3 separate boxes. I told them to surprise me, but they sent me all 3 of them so I could choose. So I want to know what you guys want me to do. I'm gonna show all of it in the video, but I'm not gonna do all 3 of the crafts. So here's the first month, or here's the first box. This is going to be embroidery. So it has everything in these bags, needles, everything. Really nice, high quality stuff. I have hair in my mouth. So option 1, embroidery. Okay. Option 2, diamond painting. The diamond painting is like a landscape of some sort. It's pretty. Not typically something I would do, but it is a craft. So, diamond painting. Okay. Embroidery. Hi, Owl. Diamond painting. Or crochet. This is what I would be making. This cute little bunny thing. It's definitely for babies. And luckily I have a baby in my life I could give this to. And it comes with the yarn, which is like really nice yarn. It's wool. And it also comes with a wooden crochet hook, yarn needles, stuffing, and also the soak laundry soap, which I've never tried before. I've also wanted to try this brand. So I'm definitely going to try it because I want to wash it for the baby if I do give it to him. So, okay. Option 1, embroidery. Option 2, diamond painting. Option 3, crochet. And I'm asking you guys, let me do a poll. Don't type it in yet. Don't type it in yet. I don't know how to spell embroidery. Okay, thank you. Embroidery, diamond painting, or crochet. They're all good choices. That's why I can't pick. Okay. I just started the poll. It should pop up. Let me do it on Twitch too. Okay, I have the poll on YouTube and Twitch. And I can't choose because I like all of them. I think they're all really cool. And I really like the company too. So I don't know what to pick. That's why I told them to surprise me, because I was like, I don't know what to pick. And then they sent me all 3 of them, and I was like, I asked you to pick for me so I didn't have to pick. But it's very kind of them to send me all 3 of the boxes. They also have boxes for like people wanting to do like wood carving and like food making and stuff. They have like a make your own hot sauce vibe and stuff like that too, which I think is cool. But I chose the crafty ones because I would prefer doing a crafty craft and not like a make your own hot sauce, because I don't even eat hot sauce. So okay, I think embroidery is like the winner. I don't know. I'm honestly surprised that diamond painting is losing, and I'm kind of happy that diamond painting is losing because I'm really getting tired of people asking me to make diamond painting videos, if I'm being honest. Two people chose crochet on Twitch. So on Twitch, crochet is winning. But on YouTube, embroidery is winning by quite a lot. I will keep it open for a little bit. That is true that I've never done an embroidery video before, so that would make for a good video since I'm literally trying something new. But I think that the little bunny is really cute. The little crocheted bunny, I think it's really cute. I do wish that it wasn't a craft for a baby because, like, not everybody has babies and not everybody has a baby in their life to give that to. But I digress. Luckily, I do have a baby I can give it to, but I, you know, a lot of people don't. The reason I have not, because I actually have like a tons of embroidery supplies. The reason I have not done an embroidery video is because you have to tie a lot of little knots. And the one thing that my fingers still have a really hard time doing is tying little knots. Just because my finger is curved, it's just like, it's not comfortable. So that's the only reason why I haven't really delved into the world of embroidery, just because I know that I would just be really irritated the entire time. Okay, it looks like embroidery is the winner. 56%. There are 62 people watching and we only have 27 votes, so everybody put in your vote. Every vote counts! Every vote counts! Ooh, another person voted for diamond painting on Twitch. Another person voted for embroidery on Twitch. Yeah, that is true. You have seen me crochet and diamond paint. You've seen me crochet and diamond paint quite a lot. Because for the diamond painting thing, I could do like... How long does it take me to finish an entire diamond painting or some clickbait shit or something, but... I mean, I'm probably eventually going to do all of them on camera, but for like the initial sponsored portion, I was like, which one do you guys want me to do? They even told me on the email that I didn't even need to do the craft, like I can just talk about them, and I was like, well, I'm not going to talk about you for 10 minutes and then not show me doing anything. Like, obviously I'm going to do one of the crafts, like. Okay, embroidery wins. Thank you. Thank you everyone for voting. Thank you everyone for voting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You're great. I will do the embroidery. I'd be interested to see what people on Instagram choose. I feel like whenever I do polls on YouTube, the answers are always really different than like what people would choose to do on Instagram. Sorry, it was bothering me that I had like that one peach color like up there. But now it just looks like, I don't know. I need to re-dye my hair. My roots are growing in pretty badly. I want to do pink. Kyle, what are you doing? Beanie's already on that seat. It is raining very hard outside. No. Twyla. Get off. What? Keeps staring at me. I don't know what she wants. Yeah. Chunky, chunky, chunky monkey. So chunky. So chunky. Hee, cute little baby. She's so cute. Don't you claw me. Don't you claw me. You hear me? Oh, thanks. I think I got it from... I don't even know if you guys can see it if I turn to the side, but... From Hot Topic, I think. Yeah, I think it's from Hot Topic. Hot Topic has really cute, hair accessories and jewelry. Even though, like, I lose all of my jewelry. I'm gonna finish all these granny squares. Yeah, they're not the best quality, honestly. But they are always usually super cheap, so that's probably why. Because they always do, like, buy two, get one free, like, all the time. I guess I won't be making any more, Oh, cool, my clay shipped, so that should come tomorrow. I guess I won't be making any more frog bandanas because they didn't perform well, and I don't want to sell things that don't perform well. I thought they would because so many people thought that they were cute, so... I guess I'll just take them off the website. I don't know. They didn't perform well, so I'm not going to waste my time making them. I'm kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. Because I thought they were cute. I'll just try to make other cute... Like, I made the bandanas because I wanted to make things that were cheaper for you guys, but... Maybe I can make something like that is as quick as a scrunchie. It's not high though, it's $30 for a handmade item. It literally takes me like 2 hours to make it. Like, I am not gonna budge on any of my prices. Like, I'm not. I'm giving myself like $15 an hour on those things, which is like nothing. Like, people will spend $30 on like a DoorDash order. So... Like, even my scrunchies are like pretty cheap. Like, I think I sell them for like $3 each or something. That's one thing I hate about being a crochet artist, is like, people are always like just bitching about prices. And it's like, people don't get how long it takes to make these items. Like, they take so long. These strawberry bags take forever. The dolls that I make, those take literally like 2-3 weeks of me consistently working on them. If I like non-stop work on a strawberry bag, I can finish in like 3 days, but that's me like waking up and going to sleep all day working on the strawberry bag, right? Which I just can't do. So one strawberry bag, it takes me about a week if I'm working on it every day. Yeah, no. I'm not... I know my worth. I know what I'm worth. I might just keep them. I might just keep them for an in-person market. I feel like they would sell well at a market. Because if I sell them in person, I would probably do $25 just because I don't have to worry about fees and shipping and stuff. So, yeah, I might just keep them as a product for an in-person market. Because I feel like there are certain things that perform well in person. And like if I have a cute little like mannequin head to pose it on, I feel like they would sell well too. I'm just gonna take them off the shop. I'm honestly kind of discouraged with them, I'm not even gonna lie. I know I shouldn't be, but... maybe, yeah. I need to make some more bookmarks, I think. Because I think the scrunchies perform so well because they are so cheap. And bookmarks don't take very long to make. So, one big thing I want to do this year is really just start working on making more patterns, honestly. Because like the way a lot of crochet artists like make full-time income from being a crochet artist is literally just selling patterns and making really good patterns. And I personally feel like, not to toot my own horn, I feel like I write my patterns pretty easy and I take a lot of pictures and I try to have videos that show you how to do things and stuff. So I feel like if I really try to hone in on making patterns, I could perform pretty well on Etsy. Because I'm going to do all my digital stuff on Etsy still, just because Etsy makes it really easy for people to download stuff. So, yeah. I really want to make a pattern for something soon. I hate that I have two-factor authorization for literally everything. So every time I try to log into something really quickly, it's like, check your phone for a text message. And I'm like, God dang it. Because like the girl who made this pattern for the frog bandanas, like she has gotten so many sales from these frog bandanas just from the pattern. So I need to make some patterns. Yeah, that's true. I know, like I've noticed like the best time of the year for me to make sales is after people get their taxes back and then they just start spending their damn money. They start spending that money. Same though. Even though this year I'm actually going to spend it on something that I really need in my life, which is my surgery, so. Last year I used half of my income tax to buy my little fireplace thing here. Because that was like $400, which is still pretty cheap for what it is. It's really, really nice, and I love it. But it was $400, so I used my income tax last year to pay for that. Also, last year was kind of great before I hurt myself. Because I got my entire deposit back from my last house, which was like $2,000, and my income tax back, which was also $2,000. So in 1 month, I got just a random $4,000, and I was like, and I paid off a lot of things, which was awesome. And then I was able to buy that. And then I hurt myself like a week later, and then it got drained immediately, having to pay for 2 surgeries. So I guess it was a blessing in disguise because I had that money to be able to pay for the surgeries mostly. I'm still paying for shit, but it was a blessing in disguise to get those, to have that money set aside, not knowing I was gonna hurt myself, but that was a nice thing. I think I'm gonna lower the price of my Wednesday Addams pattern. Even though I feel like I spent so long making it, but I'll lower it to $6. That's like the lowest I'm willing to change it to, honestly. I spent like 3 weeks making that pattern, so like consistently just taking pictures and working and editing on it and stuff. Honestly, my best-selling product in the past year has been my crochet hookbook pattern. And I'm genuinely really fucking proud of my hookbook pattern. I really like my hookbook. I still have not given it away yet because I'm waiting for this huge crochet giveaway down here. I'm really proud of that pattern, so I want to make more stuff like that. Hi, Creature Exotics, how are you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need chapstick. Has anybody else's lips been just like hella chapped? Because mine have been so bad. I really like this Burt's Bees peppermint lip balm because I feel like it's really working, right? Because it makes my lips burn because of the peppermint, and I love it. Like, I honestly don't think it's working that well. But the peppermint makes my lips like sizzle and it feels so good. Like it's just like a nice relief feeling. Kind of like when you eat a cough drop, right? That relief feeling that you get for just like that moment. But then the chapstick lasts like 5 minutes. They've been so dry. Like, I carry around a chapstick, like, everywhere. Oh my gosh, you were applying it at the same time. That's so funny. This was actually my boyfriend's chapstick because his lips are also incredibly chapped all the time. And, he bought that chapstick, but he does not like certain, like, textures and stuff like that. So when it started burning his lips, he was like, oh, fuck that. Like, I do not want this chapstick. So he gave it to me. And I'm obsessed with it. But it doesn't stay on your lips that long. "100% natural origin. With vitamin E and peppermint." I love it. I love it as I say that I feel like it doesn't last very long, but... Oh yeah, I knew your name was Charlotte. I don't know why I didn't just say Charlotte, but... I have a lot of Charlottes that watch me. Like, a lot. Like, I know a lot of Charlottes. It, like, feels good initially when you put it on, but it just does not last, unfortunately. The one that I like the most is my EOS lip balm that my parents got me for Christmas. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my crochet bag somewhere, but I also think my headphones and also I think my vape is deep down in my crochet bag, but I have so much yarn and like little needles in there that I don't want to just like dig around in there, and I'm too lazy to pull out all of my yarn and just make a mess, so there's just like an abyss of things at the bottom of my yarn bag. Ah, nice. I need to get some groceries. I was gonna get it today, but I honestly think I'll go on Sunday because I don't work on Sunday. And get my food for the week. I think I'm gonna meal prep some like chicken and roasted sweet potatoes for meal prepping next week. I go on Pinterest. Let me figure out what I want to eat next week. I used to make roasted sweet potatoes all the time, and I actually used to hate sweet potatoes, but once I started making that, oh my god, guys. Ooh, buffalo chicken lettuce wraps. That would be a good lunch to take for lunch. Ooh. Our cucumber ranch turkey wraps sound good too. Yes, this is what I made. Chicken, sweet potato, and broccoli meal prep. 1 pan, 30 minutes. That's what I want to make this week. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love my slow cooker. I used to use it a lot more than I do now, but I used to use my slow cooker like every night. When I worked from home, I would use it every single day, literally. Thai coconut curry with... I don't like curry that much. I wish I did. Ooh, garlic butter steak with mashed potatoes would be good too. I used to make that. I used to meal prep every single week when I was like healthier. Oh, bell pepper egg rings I used to make. That's keto. I never did a keto diet because I watched so many people in my life get like the keto illness or whatever it's called, where like you're on the keto diet and you get super fucking sick because your body can't handle it. And I don't ever want to do that. So they lose a lot of weight, but they're also sick as fuck when they're doing it. So I don't want to do that. Okay, I think my meal prep for the next week is going to be buffalo chicken lettuce wraps for lunch and sweet potato and chicken for dinners with broccoli. And then for breakfast, I'll probably just have a protein shake and like maybe a little protein bar or a boiled egg or something. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm just gonna order what I need for the week and then order some more veggies for the animals too. I got all of my... I need to show you guys the seeds. Sorry, my ADD is so obvious when I'm on these live streams because I'll start talking about something and I'm like, oh, and then this, and then this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. That's fair. I know a lot of people don't trust leftovers. You just put them in the freezer. Dude, there are things that, like, I'll make, like, a big pot of slow cooker veggie stew, and I'll have so much left over that I don't trust putting it in the fridge. I will literally put it in the freezer and heat it back up, like, 3 months later. And I'm fine. I've been doing that for years. Just anything that you know that you're not going to eat for a couple of weeks or a month or two, throw that shit in the freezer. My coworkers do it, too. My coworkers throw everything, all of their leftovers in a freezer. Like, oh my god, Pinterest is the best place for recipes. That's the only place I look at for recipes. Yeah, that's fair. I live by myself, so I'm literally just meal prepping for myself. If my boyfriend lived with me, I would meal prep for him too, because I love him, but he's very picky, so... He has, like... He has an eating disorder. So... Finding meals that he'll eat is hard. Yeah, so... Okay, I was gonna show you guys the seeds for my... Okay. I was waiting. W-A-D-I-N-G, how do you spell it? Through all of the seeds at work, and I wanted to show you guys the seeds that I got that I want to use for my greenhouse when I can actually afford to buy it. It's only like $100, so when I get my income tax, I may just buy that as like my one little splurge. Anyway, these are expired seeds, and that's why they were donated to us, but they still work. So, anyway, I got some flowers from my front garden. These are not going to go in my greenhouse. These are going to be buried in my garden out front. I got a bunch of different flowers that all are really pretty. I don't know if they're all gonna fit. I'm also terrified of doing yard work now. So somebody's gonna have to help me, but I grabbed this one because it's almost my name. It's Alyssa. Alyssa. The royal carpet. The royal carpet. They're very pretty and they're purple. So I feel like they're meant for me. ASMR. Okay, sorry. I grabbed this one because it looks like masturbation, but it's actually nasturtium. Nasturtium. Ford Hook favorites, mixed colors. These are all annuals, so that'll be perfect. They're all the same thing. Beautiful. Morning Glories. Sweet Peas. Pansies and Cosmos. These are giving Animal Crossing. And then 2 different sunflowers. I got these because they're very gothic looking. And then these are just very fall looking. Yeah, I literally just grabbed them because it looked like masturbation and I was like, what? So yeah, and I think they can all... They're all full sun, which is perfect because they'll go... This one's full sun, half shade, which is perfect because my front yard gets like full sun, half shade in like the back part and then full sun at the front part. These all can be buried in the same time of the year, so anywhere between March and May. Except for these. These need to be buried pretty much now. So I need to do that. But I need to dig up all of the old flowers that are in my front yard because I don't like them. They're just from the previous owner. Also, fuck those bushes out there for ruining my life, y'all. I want those bushes out, but I can't. They're big. They're big thorn bushes, and that is what I was cutting when I sawed my fingers off. So I'm too scared. I'm too scared to get rid of them. They grow really pretty flowers, but I don't like big thorn bushes. I want just like a bunch of beautiful flowers, and I want the sunflowers to be like in the back, and then like I want like long flowers, like tall flowers in the back, and then I want it to get like shorter, and then I want to put like little fencing and like cute little decorations and stuff in my front garden. So yeah, I want to be able to do that this year, but every single time I go to do something beautiful outside, I have to have surgery or I hurt myself or something fucking stupid happens. So I'm gonna text my mom or dad and see if they'll come help me like dig up all of the old flowers and stuff. I could hire somebody, but I really can't afford it if I'm being honest. Because like the people, like when I hurt myself, I had to pay for people to cut my grass, and my grass grows very quickly, and I literally could not afford to do it. They were asking like $50 a week, which I know is probably cheap to some of you guys. That's not cheap to me. Like $200 a month. So yeah, and that's just to cut the grass. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have some extra money left over after my surgery to be able to do it, but Dollar Tree has a lot of good gardening stuff. They have big pots. They have everything that I need pretty much. And also I have a bunch of toilet paper rolls that I'm going to turn into like little cups for the little seedlings and saplings and stuff. Okay, so that is what I got for my front garden, those flowers. And now I grabbed a bunch of like veggies and stuff too. Keep in mind, guys, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have never had a greenhouse. I'm not I never had a green thumb. I don't even have any plants in my house, mainly just because I have cats, but this is all gonna be new to me. The most I've done is like grow some bell peppers in my apartment patio, and that's it. But I don't really know what I'm doing. So I grabbed these, some cucumber, because cucumbers are so good. I love cucumbers. I got some tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes, but everyone I know does, so I can give it to them. And also I can make like pasta sauce, ketchup. I can make things and use this as ingredients in things. Pumpkins, I just grabbed these because I thought that they were cute. I don't know if I'll actually grow any pumpkins, but we'll see. Watermelon, I got 2 different watermelons. I got this one because it's long and funny looking. And I got these because they are cute. So I got 2 different watermelon. I don't know if I'll actually be growing all of these, but I just grabbed all of these because they were free. We had like 1 million seeds that were donated. So, because we're doing a seed library at the library, so basically we're gonna have like this big cabinet full of seeds. And what people do is they'll take the seeds and all the information about how to do it, and then once they grow their plants, the seeds from the plants and the vegetables that they grow, they bring back to us and replenish it, so we just have an endless supply of seeds for everybody. So we also have a community garden at our library too that the Boy Scouts built for us, so that's gonna be fun. Okay, and then I kind of like organized them by category a bit, but I got some bunching onions. I got 2 of those. And then I got some sweet corn. I love corn. And summer squash. I love squash too, especially fried squash. It's really good. So I got those. It also tells you, what I think is cool is it tells you when they need to be buried. It tells you if it's full sun. It tells you how far you need to put it in the soil, how many days it takes to harvest. It tells you if you can put it in a container or not. So that's perfect. Then I have some herbs. I got thyme, basil, cilantro, and parsley. Mainly want to grow these for my rabbits and guinea pigs. That's the main reason why I'm doing this, is because I want to grow an endless supply of veggies for my guinea pigs and my rabbits. If I'm being honest, this is what's inspiring it, because I spend so much money on vegetables every single month that if I don't have to do that, that would be awesome. Okay, then I got some kale, arugula, spinach, more spinach, and then these are seed tape. So the seeds are on the tape, and then you just literally lay the tape down on the soil. The tape protects seed during germination and fully dissolves during watering. Really cool. So I got lettuce. Just gourmet blend of lettuce. I got a couple of them. And I also got butter crunch lettuce because yummy! I love butter crunch lettuce. It's like so nice. So I got those because I was like, well, that sounds pretty interesting. Yes, I do give pumpkin to my dogs when they don't feel good. Okay, got some more vegetables here. I got some okra. I love fried okra more than anything. Fried okra and fried squash is so good. I got some peas, some sugar snap peas, and some garden beans. All of these pretty much need to be sown. Is it sown or sown? They need to be sown at around the same time here in Georgia. That's when I should plant them and stuff. So I need to get on that, like, I need to get the greenhouse by March. And lastly, of course, some peppers. The California Wonder peppers. I got sweet peppers. I don't know if sweet peppers and bell peppers are the same thing, but I need to get bell peppers. Which I could just take the seeds from my bell peppers in the fridge and use those, because I've done that before. More. I got hot peppers. Because my friend, she is, like, her limit on spiciness has no bounds. She can eat the spiciest things that you think that people wouldn't be able to eat. Like, every single time we go to a restaurant, she will order the spiciest things on the menu, and the waiters and waitresses will be like, are you sure you want to do that? Like, you can't get a return. Like, and she's like, yeah, that's fine. Like, I can eat them. And she doesn't break a fucking sweat. Like, she loves spicy food. So she got a bunch of these, like, hot peppers, and she's like, I am going to make a hot sauce with these peppers that will make people prolapse. Like, and she's gonna call it, like, the prolapse sauce or something like that, which I thought was really funny. So every single time I see hot peppers, I just think of, like, a prolapse. So I got these habanero hot peppers and then cayenne peppers. And then I already have bell pepper seeds, really, so yeah, those are all the things I grabbed. I do want to get some carrot seeds, because I'm glad the dogs didn't hear me say that word. Carrots. I can't say carrots really loudly because they get carrots as treats, so yeah. So those are all the ones that I got for free. And there's, like, literally a billion more at work that I could grab if I mess up or something. So I have these on hand. And if I suck at the germination period and I can't figure out how to get them to start growing, then I'm just gonna go to Home Depot or Lowe's or Tractor Supply and buy the starters that are already, like, started. And then just take care of them. But I really would like to start from scratch. Like, I really do. Yeah, I want to do mainly containers. I mean, I have signed another 2-year lease for this house, so I will be here for another 2 days, or 2 days, 2 years at least, unless, you know, the end of the world happens or something. So yeah, my greenhouse that I am building is a removable greenhouse. Hopefully it can handle the winds, because we have really bad winds here. Hopefully it'll be able to handle everything. It's only $100. It's not a super expensive one. It's gonna be completely removable, so I'm so excited. Like, you guys do not understand how long I've been wanting to do this. So long. Like, I've honestly been wanting to do it since I've moved out, but I've lived in apartments, so I haven't been able to. And the most I've been able to do is the herbs on my, like, porch, if you guys remember that. And then I grew bell peppers one time on my porch, and that's all I was able to do. So I also have a container outside, a sealed container on my back deck that I can put all of the seeds and extra stuff into. So it's literally going to be perfect, guys. I can't express to you how excited I am. And I just kind of need to figure out how to make sure no animals can get inside of it. That's the one thing I'm worried about. It's going to be inside of my fence. Like, I'm going to wrap my fence around it, and which will also give my dogs more room to run around too. But I want to put it inside of my little fencing. But rabbits can fit in my fence because Dobby chases the rabbits every single night, pretty much. And the rabbits will not stop coming into my yard. So I just let Dobby play with them, honestly. She doesn't hurt them or anything. They just, like, run around. I have, like, every fucking creature in my backyard ever living here. I have so many different animals. I literally saw like dinosaur-sized birds. And everybody in my life thinks I'm fucking lying. I saw dinosaur-sized birds in my yard the other day. And they were clicking at each other. They sounded like creatures from another planet. They were huge. They didn't have arms. I thought that they were turkeys, but they were not turkeys. They looked like emus or something. Emus do not live here. There were two big ass birds. They were literally like the size of me. They were like long and they had like big feathers and long legs. Never seen birds like that in my life. I have never seen human-sized birds in my life. And they sounded like actual dinosaurs clicking at each other. And I still, to this day, have not figured out what they are. I looked up cranes, and I don't think that they're cranes. I don't know what they are. Like, I looked up every bird that is in Georgia, and I could not find one that looked remotely like the birds that were in my backyard. And they were walking, like they weren't flying. They couldn't fly. They were scary. I don't know. I don't know. They were so scary. Don't they live near the ocean? They breed in Great Lakes. No, they weren't cranes. I don't think they were. No, these don't look like the birds I saw. I'm telling you guys, they looked... No, I didn't take pictures. That's why nobody believes me. That's why nobody believes me. Because I was outside with my dogs. Oh, well, it was Dobby. It was just Dobby. And guys, these birds were ginormous, okay? And she would die if she got attacked by one. And she was trying to fight them. And they were like in my neighbor's yard, so they weren't close enough to come like attack. So I ran down, I grabbed Dobby, and in the time it took for me to go down, grab her, and throw her inside, I turned around and they were already like clicking and running like into the woods. And I didn't have my phone with me because I was just taking them outside real quick. So I was not able to take a picture of them. And then like the rest of the day, every single time that I would go outside, I could hear their monstrous clicking, and it sounded like something that you would hear in a horror movie. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's any water in my backyard. Like, there used to be a creek, I think a long time ago, but it's dried out now. And the woods are so overgrown in my backyard that there's no way for me to go in there and try to figure out if there's any water, so there could be. No, they weren't vultures. They weren't. Hi, Aubrey. We have cranes, but they're like near water. Cause I even looked up like huge birds that click at each other, and I couldn't find. They weren't vultures, because I see vultures all the time. I would know if it was a vulture. Hi, Sunflower Girl. It was the Mothman! There was two of them! Like, my boyfriend was like, you had to be hallucinating. And I'm like, no, I saw them. And I keep seeing, like, little, there's like this little bobcat. It's not a house cat. There is a little bobcat with a little bobcat tail that walks along my back patio. Every single night I see her or him. And it walks on my deck, my back deck, like a real cat does, like a house cat. And then, like, one time, I was laying on the couch with my boyfriend, and I see the little bobcat on my porch. And as soon as I say, Aaron, there's a bobcat, he looks and the cat jumps down. So he doesn't believe me. He's like, I didn't see a cat. And I'm like, it was there. Like, I feel like I'm going insane. Every single time I see like a crazy ass animal in my backyard, I don't have my phone with me and I'm like trying to like protect my animals from them, or like it goes away the minute that I look at it. Like maybe there is a shapeshifter in my backyard and it's just playing fucking tricks with me, but I feel like I'm going insane. They were big and brown because I looked up like different types of turkeys, because at first I was like, okay, maybe they could just be big ass turkeys, but they weren't turkeys. That's the thing though, I have security cameras. But it was like, my security cameras don't go way back into like the way backyard. It's just like the perimeter of like close to my house. So I guess I do need to get a camera that like looks all the way out into the trees or something. But I'm kind of scared for that, because then like what if there's just like a random person just like standing in my yard and I'm not gonna see, I don't know. You guys want to know why they're doing this? If you've been in every live stream, you know why they're doing this. Let me look up what a wood stork looks like. Okay, that's a terrifying bird, but no, that is not what I saw. That looks prehistoric. I'm telling you guys, these birds looked prehistoric and they sounded prehistoric and they literally scared the shit out of me. It is bug me for food time. It looked like an emu or an ostrich. It looked like them, but they don't live here. It could have been. That's what I was trying to think. I was like, maybe they lived in a farm close to here and then they just escaped and they were just running around talking to each other trying to figure out where the fuck to go. Because there was only 2 of them. Someone have a farm? I mean, I live in the South. There's farms everywhere. No one in my neighborhood has farm animals because we're in city limits, so we're not allowed to. But there are farms like across, like down the road. I'm just making him mad. Oh, that was cute. Okay, let me give them food. Okay, let me look up these names that y'all are giving me. Okay, shoebill cranes. Oh my god, those are fucking scary. No, it wasn't those. Oh my god, it's killing a monkey. Those look like animatronics. Birds scare me. Corey Bustard? Possibly. Do those live here? These say they're from Africa. I'm not in Africa. Those look small though. Like I'm telling you, these birds were the size of me. They're only in Africa. I don't live in Africa. Okay, that wouldn't be it, but I mean that's a good pick. No, Deanie, what are you doing? You get caught in the. Oh, Jesus. A turkey vulture. They have like long legs though. They didn't have short legs. That's what I'm telling you guys. They had like long legs like an ostrich would. Like they were tall. I think vultures are so cute. I mean, I guess they could be a crane. I need to look up their noises. Araya? Araya? Is that how you say it? They're not native to here, though. That's what it looked like, though. That was terrifying. Okay, I don't know. They were clicking. That was like a... Okay, let me... Sound of the Raya. Oh my god, they sound scary. Fuck that. If I heard that, I would have shit my pants. Okay. Yeah, it sounded like a demon. Okay, maybe it was a crane. Let me look up like what sandhill cranes sound like. They just look scarier than these birds look, though. Like, I was scared, y'all. No, that's not it. No, it was like a click. They were like clicking, like this thick. It sounded like a dinosaur. It was scary. They were scary. Let me look up. The birds I saw were scarier than this. No. Guys, I really genuinely don't think that they were cranes. That sounds like the most plausible answer. But I don't think that they were cranes. A limpkin? They look small. Let me look up what their sound. No, ma'am. Those are screeching. I need clicking. Large birds in Georgia that click. Some people were saying like it could be a swan, but when I looked up, wow, wild turkeys are very pretty. It wasn't a swan. A whooping crane. Is that what I've been looking at, as a whooping crane? I know, I need to get a critter cam, y'all. It looked like an emu or an ostrich, but like... but different. I wish I could explain to you guys what it looked like. Like, I wish I had a picture. But I can't. I feel like I'm going insane. It had like long legs. Yeah, because at first I thought that they were like a turkey or a peacock or something. Because they could have escaped. They could have escaped from a nearby farm, and then I just let them go on their way. I should have called maybe. I don't want to waste animal control's time though. Okay, it wasn't clicking. I don't know what the beak looked like. It happened so quickly, and they were in my neighbor's backyard. They weren't like super close. I just remember seeing how big they were and like being scared. An egret? An egret? How the fuck do you say that? These are all like water birds, guys. I live in Georgia. I'm not even near the beach. But also they were brown. They weren't white. Oh, here's some brown ones though. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, okay. Let me see their sound. I found some brown ones. I wish I could remember what their beak looked like. I love how we're just like looking up just random ass birds. I don't talk to my neighbors. Yeah, I mean, they could be a peacock. But it wouldn't be like the blue ones. It would be like a brown one. Like, it was like they were literally just talking to each other and walking. Yeah, a couple people said the rhea bird. Which... it did look like a rhea. I'm gonna be honest. That's what it looked like, but not what they sound like. In a minute.
Rheas, also known South American ostrich, are moderately sized South American.
I don't want to get copyrighted. Bro, why is this 15 minutes long? sounds like it's in a horror film, y'all. This is 15 minutes of their noises. That's not what I heard. I heard the devil. I heard the devil. Let me look up the sound of an emu, because maybe my ass just saw 2 emus in my backyard. Y'all, I think that they were fucking emus. I think I had emus in my backyard. Yeah, they had to be emus, guys. They like drum at each other? Did I see 2 Mothmen in my backyard? These are creatures of the night. Scary ass birds, y'all. I'm scared. No, that's not what I heard, but I think it was emus. I'm just gonna say it was, just for my sake. Emu clicking sound? I'm just gonna say I had some fucking emus in my backyard because... But y'all hear that sound, alright? So imagine going outside and hearing that in the woods, but not being able to see what it is. I was so scared! But that's why I grabbed Dobby super fast and I ran inside. Because I was like, they will chase you. Those are the types of birds that will chase you. I don't know though, like... I wish I knew what they was, like what they were, because I can't find the sound. I'm telling you guys, I went down a rabbit hole of just listening to every bird in Georgia, like listening to their sounds. They scare me. Oh, well, I already have a fear of birds, so... I have a fear of birds. I'll look up what a shoebill stork sounds like. But that's not what it was, because I would have remembered that scariest bird I've ever seen in my life if I saw that.
They kind of shake the bottom and the top of their beak or their bill backwards and forth at different speeds, and it kind of clacks together. And that's how you get this kind of amazing machine gun type noise. And it's not fully understood about why they do it, but it seems to
Stop fucking talking and let me hear it!
be used as part of a greeting to other shoebills, part of their mating.
That was so scary. If I ever saw that animatronic ass bird, if I ever saw that bird, I'm actually crying. I'm so scared. They're so scary. If somebody made a horror movie, if somebody made a horror movie about shoebills, I'd be so scared. I'm genuinely scared of birds, guys. Like, I think that they're beautiful, but they scare me. Like, chickens scare me. Like, oh my god. It sounded like a machine gun. It sounded like gunshots. I'm literally just looking up like random birds. No, those are too little. I wish I could like explain the sound to you guys, but the only sound that I can think of is it just sounds like something that was prehistoric. Like, I'm so scared of birds. The American white pelican. No. Georgia's largest birds. Have you seen them? Alright, news channel. It just keeps showing me the whooping crane. And like, it could have been a brown whooping crane. Do they travel in packs? Like... No. No, this is not it. I can't do this anymore. Yes, I will not be watching the Birds movie. I've never watched it for that reason. I'm also afraid of monkeys. I am so scared of monkeys. I am so scared of monkeys. There is an orangutan's. There's an orangutan stuffed animal at the library that looks so freakishly real. that looks so freakishly real that if I am at the library alone, I will take the stuffed animal and I will shove him in the corner facing the wall because I can't look at his face. And it's a stuffed animal. Like, I don't get links, meow. Links are not allowed to be sent through, like YouTube chat, so I don't see any links that you're sending. They're too smart. They're too similar to humans. They're too smart. They literally could take over the world. And then my boyfriend forced me to watch the Planet of the Apes movies. I can't. I can't. I literally can't. Because turkeys gobble at each other. So... The only thing I can think of is, like, there was a bird in my backyard that was not native here that escaped from somewhere and they were in my backyard together. I don't know. Let me look up a turkey vulture sound. What a demon. They weren't making bird noises. That's why it's like, they weren't making bird noises. They were literally just, like, it sounded like if you banged like two big boulders together or something. Like, it was deep. It sounded like a dinosaur, and it was like, but it was like deep and loud, like loud. I really wish I would have gotten a picture of them. If I see them again, I don't go outside without my phone now, just for this reason. I'm not even joking. If I see them again, I'm taking a fucking picture. I literally feel like I'm going bonkers right now. Charlotte, tipped $5, but it didn't pop up on the screen. Why is it not popping up on the screen? Let me, where did you send this through? I can't see. Why is it not popping up on the screen? Why? What is happening? Like, it won't even let me play it on the screen. I think I saw some cryptids too. That's not what I want to do. Did I get it? I don't even know if I did. I didn't get any notifications. This is so weird. Oh, now I did. I did. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you so much. I got the PayPal notification, but it's not popping up on the screen for some reason. Let me see if I can make it do it now. Make it do it now? Oh my god. Let me see if it'll do it now. Why is it not doing it? I pay $27 a month for Streamlabs to do these things, and it's not working. Wait, maybe I accidentally turned it off. Wait. No? I don't know why it's not. I'm actually really annoyed right now. It's like showing it, but it won't pop up on the screen even though I have everything turned on properly. So that's cool. Anyway, thank you so much for donating $5 to my bird trauma. Because I literally am like exhausted. Yeah, octopus, so intelligent. They don't scare me though, like physically they don't scare me. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of birds do click at each other for mating season and maybe they were together like mating. I didn't see them like, you know, effing or anything, but... No, no. No, no cryptids. I know, that's the thing, like, what if I get a camera that faces the woods, and then I'm terrified seeing all these, like, creatures of the night? I'm really annoyed. Why is this not working? I don't even think it showed any, like, people following on my screen either. Was it? Yeah, no, that's not working either. Something's up. Streamlabs is not working. Ugh, well, I hope it doesn't keep doing that, because I'm not going to keep paying for it if it's not going to work. Yeah, the orangutan... Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Did I have raptors in my backyard? Hi. It had to have been some type of raptor. Just the way it sounded. It sounded like the devil. Sounded like the devil. Well, raptors are a bunch of different birds. Raptors are just birds of prey, so there's like a bunch of them. Like vultures are one of them, and I listened to the... What it sounded like, kind of. Kind of. Let me see if I can... That's not what it sounded like. When I went to the Chattahoochee Nature Center and they had... One minute. Oh. I went to the Chattahoochee Nature Center and they had barn owls, which are also terrifying birds. Barn owls are so scary. And they clacked at each other. They like clacked at us. They made this really deep clicking noise. And that's kind of what they sounded like, but way deeper And they were obviously not owls because they were the size of like an emu. But it was like kind of similar to like a deep click of a barn owl. I don't know. Maybe Streamhubs does an update. I don't know. It didn't give me an update, but I definitely need to figure it out because I want y'all's stuff to show up on the screen. I mean, it was working when I streamed last time, so who knows? Dude, I think I'm giving up on it at this point because my brain is hurting. They did have a new update where you can stream with Kick, so maybe that messed up some stuff. I'm definitely not going to be streaming on Kick, though. I'm just gonna say that it was some type of like... Wait, let me look up what an ostrich sounds like. Ostrich communicate by barks, chirps, honks, hissing, drumming, grunting, and booming.
Hello, where is everyone?
These weird ass videos.
In the next
Ew.
try.
Ew.
Hear my call.
Oh my god, these weird people. The mating call is...
Is this clearer?
Because they were kind of making noises like that, but... Emu beak clacking. I need to give up. Emo? No. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I'm giving up, guys. I'm giving up. Because I feel like I'm gonna go insane. Emo beat clacking. No, literally, that's what it changed. No, my security camera didn't catch it because they were in my neighbor's backyard and my camera doesn't face that way. My crochet, I actually did crochet a decent amount. I crocheted, I did get distracted by prehistoric bird research, but finished all 5 of these. I still need to make 3 more of these, but I just need to make 3 more of these pink ones and then I'll have all my granny squares done for the first bag. I'm just gonna work on that today. I do need to edit a YouTube video, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. The fact that I got a donation for bird trauma is so real. I really appreciate that. I need to see, like... My back is hurting so bad. I'm, like, trying to be normal. But, like, my neck and back is hurting so bad. What, Deanie? Why do you keep hitting me? Stop hitting me. I'm gonna try to launch like a fake I tried to launch a fake one and it's not even showing up on the... at all. This is so weird. Yeah, it's not even showing up on the screen. I don't know why it's not working. Whatever, I'll do that off camera. Okay. I hit my elbow really bad and that hurt. Okay. Alright, I feel like I'll get off live now. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, which is what I was not expecting to do. But I'm getting hungry and a little shaky from all the caffeine that I've had this morning, so I think I'm gonna try to eat something. I should be streaming again on Monday. It'll probably be later on Monday. It won't be Sunday, because I got a lot of things I need to do on Sunday, but... I'll be streaming again on Monday, if I can. You guys are the best. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me rant about prehistoric birds for like an hour. And watching me have a mental breakdown because of big scary birds, but... you guys are the best. And new YouTube video probably coming out on Sunday. I'm doing a thrift haul on Sunday. Thank you guys so much for coming and chatting with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!